Now there's one more relationship that I want to give you here, and this is pretty much, now you're going to have everything you need to know about minor scales. Okay, so the relationship, what does relative mean? Relative major minor would be same key signature. There's another relationship, it's called the parallel major and minor. And that means the same note. The same tonic. Let me put it that way, the same tonic. So the parallel minor of C major is C minor. The relative minor of C major is A minor. So the parallel minor of C major you said was C minor. What's the key signature of C minor? It's 3 flats. How'd you know? Okay, you memorize it. Here's the way you can do it. Well, you should memorize all of them eventually, but I know when we're just learning these, we want to have maybe a couple of ways to work with it. If I have the major, I can go 3 counterclockwise on the circle of fifths to the parallel minor. So if you look at your circle of fifths, you're at C is 12 o'clock, right? C minor is at 9 o'clock. Right? How many flats is C minor? 3 flats. So another way you could say that, you could say, okay, I'm going to get the minor from the major, the parallel minor from the major, I'm going to add 3 flats. So we know that C major is 7 naturals, C minor is 3 flats. Okay, let's try another one. What's the parallel minor of F major? Yes. F minor, right? Who's buried in Grant's tomb? I'm not kidding. I had a student last summer who thought I was trying to trick him on that, but I wasn't really. Yes. Okay, it's the same note. I'm asking for the parallel minor of F major. What's the parallel minor of F major? F minor. What's the parallel minor of B flat major? That's not the same note. B flat minor, right? Because there's a difference between B. You see what I'm saying? It's got to be the same note. So the parallel minor of B flat major is what, Emily? Correct. Does that make sense to you? Okay, so that's the first step. You just have to know that it's the same note. Okay, then how do you find the key signature? Okay, it's 3 to the left on the circle of fifths. Pardon me, 3, I should say 3 counterclockwise. If you're at the major, it's 3 counterclockwise to the key signature of the minor. Or you could say you add 3 flats. So we said the parallel minor of, the parallel major, let me say that again. The parallel minor of F major is F minor. What's the key signature of F major? What's the key signature of F minor? 4 flats. You see? Now another way I could do it, if I'm at a sharp key, I could subtract sharps. So you could either add 3 flats or subtract 3 sharps. So let's say, for example, what's the parallel minor of A major? Emily? A minor. What's the key signature of A major? What's the key signature of A minor? All natural. You subtract 3 sharps. They don't have to do it that way. You could think, hey, A minor, I go up a minor third. The relative major of A minor is C. That's all naturals. You could do it that way too, but you can also come up with it by subtracting 3 sharps.
Or if you're in the flats, what you say, adding?
Add 3 flats or subtract 3 sharps. So if you're at the major, you're going to the minor, you either add 3 flats or subtract 3 sharps. So let's try that again. What's the parallel minor of C sharp major? What is it, Nick? C sharp minor. So what's the key signature of C sharp major?
4 sharps.
The key, the key sharp, listen to my question. What's the key signature of C sharp major?
Oh, 7 sharps.
7 sharps. What's the key signature of C sharp minor?
4 sharps.
4 sharps. You subtract 3 sharps, right? It's kind of a neat way to do it, isn't it? All right, now, let's say we're at the point where we're going to have some sharps and some flats. Like say, for example, what's the the parallel minor of D major, Aaron? D minor. Okay, so we know the key signature of D major is 2 sharps. So we can only subtract 2 sharps. We subtract 2 sharps, add 1 flat. The key signature of D minor is 1 flat. You see? What's the parallel minor of G major? G minor. What's the key signature of G major, James?
1 sharp.
1 sharp. What's the key signature of G minor? 2 flats. Very good.